Welcome to North American Shale Magazine's top headlines from the past week. I'm your host, Jacob Noterman. Before we get started, I'd like to thank this edition's headline sponsor, the Bakken Conference and Expo, a unique event showcasing how operators, drillers, service companies, midstreams, and many others are navigating the new era of the world-renowned shale play. The event is happening July 17th through July 19th in Bismarck, North Dakota. For more, visit www.thebakkenconference.com. On the eve of OPEC's next production curtailment meeting scheduled for May 25th, new data from the U.S. EIA reveals the extent of oil export revenue reductions experienced by OPEC's members. OPEC's oil export revenue totals for 2016 were at the lowest level since 2004, totaling $433 billion. In 2015, revenues reached $500 billion. But with oil prices stabilizing, analysts believe OPEC members, including Saudi Arabia, that produces roughly 1/3 of all OPEC production, will experience higher export revenues in 2017. Dallas-based Energy Transfer Partners has announced plans to build the Permian Express 3 pipeline. The project will initially deliver crude from the Midland Basin of the Permian to Nederland, Texas markets. The 100,000 barrel per day pipeline is expected to enter service in the fourth quarter this year. The company anticipates a future expansion of the pipeline to 300,000 barrels per day to serve multiple markets from the Permian's Delaware Basin. The Panhandle Import Reduction Initiative, a group of thousands of independent oil and gas producers from the southwest U.S., want fair trade for shale oil. In a letter to President Trump, the group called for the Department of Commerce to establish the crude oil industry as a core U.S. industry on par with steel, aluminum, vehicles, and aircraft. The reclassification would help eliminate unfair trade practices with crude, the group said. One of the largest pure-play providers of fracking services in the U.S. has bolstered its fleet. Keene Group has purchased the equipment and service lines of Rockpile Energy. Rockpile formed in the Bakken Play in 2011 and recently expanded into the Permian. Through the acquisition, Keene will expand its total offerings by 26%. Keene is publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol FRAC. To view these stories in their entirety or for more news, features, or data details, visit NorthAmericanShaleMagazine.com. See you next time.